go. Kind of running late, so I have to get to the gym as soon as possible. So I'm gonna try something. Sweet, now we're good. What is going on, everyone? Welcome and thank you guys for clicking on the video. Now, on the last video, I ended it saying that I wanted to do a Q&A, so that is what we're going to do in this video. Thank you to everybody that's participating in this Q&A. Now we're gonna jump right into it with the first question. All right, so first question comes from my friend Keith, Mr. Woo Fit. He asked me, what do you do for a living? Now, I'm not gonna say exactly where I work, but I do work at a store and I like it. They give me a good amount of hours, about 35 to 40 hours a week, and they're really flexible with my school schedule, and whenever I need time off to go on vacation or family vacation or anything like that, they're totally understanding. And I've been working there for about 4 or 5 years. Now you guys may be wondering what that was. I got that exercise from Colossus Fitness video. It targets one side at a time, and I really like it because it helps with any imbalances that it seems like I'm starting to get, especially on my bench press. It seems like one side is higher than the other, and I feel this lat pull down variation way more than doing it both sides at a time. So I love it. Now don't worry guys, this whole video is not going to take place in the gym. Keith also asked another question, so thanks Keith. He asked, if you could only eat one type of cereal for the rest of your life, what kind would it be? Now I've never really been much of a cereal guy, but I would have to say probably Reese's Puffs or Life. I guess you said if I could only eat one. Reese's Puffs. Yeah, you could definitely see the imbalance in that shoulder clip video, but that's a topic for another video. On to the next question. This is my legend, aka Luis over here, asked me, when did you come out of the closet? First time I looked at you, bro. On to the next question. So, next question comes from Mr. Nick Delphine. What's up, dude? For sure I'm gonna come out to Austin soon and we're gonna hang out. So Nick asked me, when did you find out you were so shredded? And honestly, well, first of all, thank you, and I'm not there yet. Honestly, nobody ever told me that I was shredded until I hung out with you and everybody over at the LA Gold's Gym for the LA Fit Expo. Before then, nobody ever told me that I was shredded, so I guess it was at that moment. Oh yeah, bro. Okay, so one more question at the gym. This one comes from, and I lost it, AJ040. He asked, what is your motivation to go almost every day to the gym? And I just like to work out. I mean, as much of a meathead as I sound like, well, I guess I really just like the process of it. It's a really, really long, intricate process. There's so many things that go into it, and everybody's different. There's no cookie cutter technique for everybody. Everybody has to do their own thing and what works for them, and just finding what works for me, I like that. And on top of that too, like once you do it for a while, it just becomes a routine, kind of. Like almost like brushing your teeth. You feel weird when you do it. But I would say my motivation is just the progress. Dinner time. Please excuse the mess in my kitchen right now. I'm currently cooking dinner and I'm gonna make some lunch for work tomorrow, just some overnight oats. But I'm gonna try to multitask here and answer some more questions. So bear with me. All right guys, so the next two questions come from Drew, aka Rage Fit. First question from Drew. Do you like thick girls or thick girls? The more the better, right? So I would have to say thick girls. The next question from Drew was, how big is... Am I reading that right? How big is your butt crack? We gonna find out. Well, Drew, after measuring, my butt crack is approximately... By the way, for dinner, gonna have Brian Turner's famous bean dia. Got 2 burrito tortillas and then some refried beans. Next question comes from Lukei _. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. They ask, why are you so amazing? Thank you for that. I don't know. Then we have another question by I am AJ Hunter. And the question is, would you marry me? Sorry, but my heart and my soul is already taken. I'll throw up a picture of me and the bae. Last ingredient for these overnight oats right here, chocolate chips. Got my dinner right here, the classic Brian Turner mandia with some hummus and ketchup for dipping. Next question comes from my friend Riley DeVoe, aka Black Dog Fitness, and he asks, top favorite Mexican foods? Tortas, ceviche, and burritos, but I'm not sure if burritos are Mexican. Mom!
Yeah, they're Mexican.
And burritos. So it's about to be 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna finish up my dinner and head to bed quickly because I have to go to work tomorrow. Also have my side of vegetables with Parmesan cheese. You guys already know. So we're not gonna stop it here though. We're gonna continue this Q&A into the next day. What's up, guys? So currently at a store right now because when I'm in Mexico, it's gonna be hot as hell. So I really need to get some new tank tops because I only have about 1 or 2 that fit me, and I'm not trying to get a farmer's tan while I'm out there. Now while I try to find tank tops in here, I'm gonna answer another question. So this one is from Amanda Beasley, and she asks, besides Logic, who is on your workout playlist? On my workout playlist, there's a big variety of music, a little bit of everything besides country. I cannot work out to that. There's, let's see, there's Tupac, there's Eminem, Metallica, Slayer, Bass Nectar, Avenged Sevenfold, AFI, if you guys have heard of them, NF, Blink-182, Green Day, and let's see who else we have on here. G-Eazy, Blink-182, The Misfits, Bring Me the Horizon, Skrillex, Quincy. Like I said, a very, very wide range of music. So, fun fact about me, I actually don't really like to wear tank tops that often because I think that they make my head look small. But like I said, not trying to walk around with a farmer's tan. Flexible Lifting, aka my good friend Emil, asked me hashtag Arab Sundays or hashtag Froyo Sundays. I've only actually had Arab food one time and it was really, really good. Froyo is also really good, but I really do want to try some more Arab food though. I just love to try all different kinds of foods. So I would have to say, but I do like ice cream a lot. Ice cream isn't frozen yogurt though. I would have to say that for now, hashtag Froyo Sundays until I try some more Arab food. Starting to get a little windy out here. Hopefully it doesn't kill the audio. Sup Fit Nutrition asks, 3 biggest tips for if it fits your macros weight loss. I would say number 1 is don't drink your calories. People tend to think that, for example, like one of those fruit juices, you guys know what I'm talking about, they could have like 800 calories in them, but people think that just because it's natural fruit, whatever, drinking calories isn't going to keep you as full as if you were to eat all those fruits individually. Number 2 would have to be eat your fruits and vegetables. There are some people that kind of abuse if it fits your macros, and even if they're on lower macros, they'll kind of hoard all their macros so they can have a really calorically dense dessert or some food like that. And those foods aren't necessarily going to keep you full, and fruits and vegetables have a lot of fiber, vitamins, and minerals that are going to keep you full longer. And if you just don't like the taste of raw vegetables and fruits, you don't have to eat raw vegetables. Some people think that you can't cook them because it'll take away some of the nutrition in them, but there's nothing wrong with spraying a pan down and cooking them in some spices and then topping them with some spray butter and some Parmesan cheese. There's nothing wrong with that at all. As long as you eat them, that's a step in the right direction. Tip number 3 would have to be make sure that you are eating enough. Just because you are in a caloric deficit doesn't mean that you have to starve yourself. Eating less and less is not going to make you lose weight any quicker. It'll just make you plateau faster. So just eat the right amount of macros to where you're losing weight at a steady pace, and there's no need to slash calories every week or every other week. Just look at the scale, look in the mirror, and keep track of your progress. And once you notice that you're at a certain amount of macros and you stop losing weight, then it's time to cut calories. And at that point too, you don't have to drop 500 calories. You can just make small increments at about maybe 100 calories or so. It all depends on your body. Another weight loss question comes from my friend Diego Perez, and he asked me, what would you recommend as the most efficient way to drop weight, body fat? Asking for a friend. So I would say, besides those 3 tips that I gave on losing weight on if it fits your macros, I would suggest to find a form of exercise that you like. Make sure it's something that you can stick with. Just because there's a form of exercise that is guaranteed to burn more calories or whatever it may be, if it's not suitable for you and if it's not sustainable, then you're not going to want to do it for a long time. So make sure that you find a form of exercise that you like. For example, my mom lost a good amount of weight and she never went to the gym. She didn't like to lift weights. She had no desire to lift weights. So what she did and what she liked to do was go on walks maybe 3 to 4 times a week, and she would walk around the park for about an hour or an hour and a half. So I would say that is another really big tip. Mint Zane asked, what motivated you to start a YouTube channel? Now, what motivated me to start a YouTube channel was when I was first running PH3, and I had an old phone that I came across, and I had old videos of me when I was squat, benching, and deadlifting. And at the time, I didn't really think I was making that much progress until I came across this phone that had old videos of me working out. And I remember squatting, and I think it was 175 pounds, and I could just barely squat to parallel. And during that same workout, I was squatting, I think, 185 below parallel for sets of 9, I think. So it was amazing for me to look back and then see all the progress that I made visually. And I have always loved to watch YouTube videos, so me looking back at my own progress, plus me loving to watch YouTube videos, is what made me want to start a YouTube channel, just to be able to look back on my progress. But it turned into much more than that. Now I do vlogs and full days of eating and things that I want to remember for the rest of my life, and I make videos of them. So it has definitely evolved, and it's not only about lifting, it's vlogs, food, life, everything. Next question comes from JJ Baransi 2000. One restaurant for the rest of your life, but you can get anything on the menu. What's your choice? One restaurant for the rest of my life, Freebirds, hands down. And that perfectly ties into the next question by Ramon Lozano. He asked me, where you at, Ramon? Favorite way to have your Freebirds burrito made? Cayenne tortilla, black bean drained, half chicken, half steak, mixed cheese, romaine lettuce, corn salsa, pico de gallo, and death sauce, and then the mild sauce and lime, and cilantro and onion. Next question by Crystal Gonzalez. How spicy is too spicy? That burrito looks tasty. LOL. There's no such thing as too spicy. A question by Alana. What were you thinking at that exact moment? I was thinking this burrito is about to be hella good. Then a question by my boy Hadi. If only you have a skinny fat body, would you cut first or straight up bulk and then cut after that? I'm not an expert, but I do like to do a lot of research on this. And Matty Fusaro did a really good video on this that's really short and to the point, and I'll put that clip up right now.
My best personal advice would be to just get in the gym, focus on your compound movements, and work on getting stronger and putting on some size. And then from there, you could decide to cut once you've built a decent amount of muscle. But what it ultimately comes down to is what you're going to feel more comfortable doing, because I could tell you everything that you might want to hear, but your mind will tell you something different. You'll feel fat, you'll feel skinny, and you won't know what to do. So you got to pick one direction and stick with it. My advice: slight calorie surplus, bulk, and put on some muscle and strength, and don't worry so much about that little bit of fat gain. You can always cut it off in the long run.
So yeah, find your maintenance level and put yourself in a slight caloric surplus, and make sure that you do some strength training to build a good foundation. And one more question by Hadi: am I a pancake guy or a waffle guy? Now I am team pancake all the way. And then the last question by Tony Cadena, you guys might know him, also has a YouTube channel. He asked, why did you start lifting and why did you make a YouTube channel? So I made a YouTube channel to document my own progress, and when I started lifting, I didn't want to start actually. My friend forced me to go to the gym and work out with the football team at school, and I remember we were so sore that we couldn't escape back home, so we had to call for a ride home. And after going to the gym more frequently, I started to see progress, and I started to enjoy the progress and enjoy the process. So that was the last question. Thank you to everybody that participated. Now, me and the burrito need a moment. Look. What's going on, guys? So it's Mother's Day today. By the time you guys are watching this, it would already have passed, but hopefully everybody had a really good Mother's Day. I'm here with my family at one of our favorite breakfast spots, and I'm gonna introduce you to everybody. So this is my sister. Say hi.
Hi.
And what'd you get?
I got the Philly cheesesteak omelet.
And then here's my mom.
Hi.
And what'd you get? Well, my mom got Portuguese skillet, and also she got biscuits and gravy that she's waiting for. And there's my little brother.
What's up, bro? Okay.
And what'd you get?
I got pancakes, 2 bacon, you know what I mean, some hash browns, and a certain side of egg.
Alright. And this is my other little sister, Becky. Say hi.
Hi.
What'd you get?
I got the fries with the chicken strips.
Yummy. And I got the same thing my sister did, Philly cheesesteak omelet with country potatoes with bell peppers and onions and sourdough toast. There's the biscuits and gravy, my mom's favorite. Alright, so this is going to be where I'm going to end off the video. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Leave any comments or suggestions in the comment section below. We're all going to enjoy our food now and spend the rest of Mother's Day together. So I hope to see all you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.